where we're at, Allison.
So we are at in the downstairs of the Outdoor Addiction Meat Processing, kind of the Outdoor Addiction place. This is the Outdoor Addiction Taxidermy we released from. There's the air compressor.
Everyone, this is Allison. Allison is actually a former student, so I was invited to visit her here after my match. So Allison's just giving me a tour of her workplace. So I'm gonna let her talk a little bit more about what she does here.
Yeah, we're really busy, so excuse the mess. We're doing a ton of skulls. Basically, myself and Amanda Zmieslow, we own the taxidermy business. So I specialize in the birds, waterfowl, turkeys. She specializes in mammals, deer, and all of those things. And then we double team a lot of stuff. We both paint fish, we both clean skulls, and this is the busy season. So for taxidermy, the day one of kind of a taxidermy year is like September 1st.
Okay.
That's kind of like almost like the new year of taxidermy.
Yeah.
So we're in the busy season right now, and we're here, almost all the time.
Sure.
So when I saw you were in the area, it's been so long, and I'm like, okay, I gotta invite him to see everything that we're doing. So
Very cool. So let me just
yeah,
talk
please.
a little bit about what we're looking at here.
Yeah, so those are cleaned skulls. Actually, these are a line of skulls that are going to get hydro dipped, and that is like, you probably are familiar where you can get car parts or stuff dipped in that like designed paint kind of things. So those are all going to be taken to get hydro dipped. But basically, these are all cleaned and whitened. We do a whole process for that we provide that service. And then there's a whole stack of fish replicas you can kind of see. Those are all going to get painted.
Okay.
There's a few that we're going to be doing before Christmas for some customers.
Sure.
And there's just stuff absolutely everywhere. We have our little office area down here. If anybody,
Now, do you hunt too?
I got into this on the art side. So I'm not a hunter. I'm interested. I didn't grow up hunting. I graduated from UW-Madison with an art degree. Amanda graduated from Edgewood with an art degree, and got into this right before I graduated, and have been trained.
Yeah.
And this is kind of what we want to do now.
All right. And what's the name of your business?
Outdoor Addiction Taxidermy. We do business as Outdoor Addiction since we have worked here. We're still located in the same building as the Outdoor Addiction Meat Processing, and it's a great partnership because we get a lot of work coming down from upstairs from the processing. People will bring in their deer to process, and they'll say, "I want a Euro mount. I want a shoulder mount," and all that kind of stuff. So it works really well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about this one over here.
Okay, so we have a whole pile of a lot of elk antlers. These are all going to be shoulder mounts. Huge elk that you see. We don't have an example of a shoulder mount right now, but these are all being saved for shoulder mounts.
Okay.
Some birds. This is it's called a dead hanging mount. That's gonna go on like a wood, kind of like a shadow box.
Okay.
Got some display birds, and this is kind of just like it's covered in skulls and turkeys now, because we're doing that. But it's a sewing section, so I do all the rugging here. Instead of using glue for rugs, I'll use an industrial sewing machine. They last a lot longer and pretty high quality.
So what would you say would be the biggest kind of like rugging work that you've done?
Bears. Bears.
Okay.
I have this whole table, which I know it's covered stairs too.
Okay. And this one right here.
Those are going to be hats. Those are full tan coyote, just hides, and then those are going to be sewn, kind of cut and sewn into coyote hats for customers.
And this one over here.
That is a restoration project. A customer's dog, unfortunately, kind of took a little bit of a bite out of that. So we are tanning, cutting, and re-sewing another coyote leg, and then gonna remake it. So that's just a restoration project. Yeah.
Very cool.
Lots of different stuff. A lot of felt for rugs, and just kind of
So I've had you when you were in elementary
Yep.
and
Yep.
music class.
Mm-hmm.
What would be a memory that you can still remember about music class?
A lot of stuff. I remember a few different things. Playing the drums, learning how to play the drums in, I think it was 4th or 5th grade Christmas concert. I was able to, I know that we all had chances to use the rhythm, and you would kind of wait and see, okay, who could hold the rhythm, and I had the privilege of getting to do that. Also, I think the best memory is Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Yes, that's right.
Being in the musical, training to do that at the PAC in Appleton,
Yeah.
that was one of the coolest experiences of my whole life.
I was trying to remember. I know that you were part of that
Yes.
children's choir,
Yep.
and then to be part of a Broadway show, a touring Broadway show.
It was the coolest thing ever. I remember also being lucky enough to have a microphone on my forehead, because I know that they have a few microphones around, like with
That's
a couple
right.
of the kids, and that was learning the music. I can still recite the red and yellow and green and brown and
sure.
scarlet and black. I can still I'll never forget it,
The
because it's just
multicolored rainbow
Yep.
song.
Yeah.
That's good.
So that was
Excellent.
amazing.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you for inviting me to see your
Yeah.
workplace here.
Thank you for coming. I know that the roads are kind of slippery, and it was really cool. I'm so glad that I was on Facebook and I saw that you were here, and thank you so much for stopping by. It's been
definitely.
really nice to see you,
It was
and your family as well. You guys have an awesome family, and just knowing how many, like, you had, I think, maybe a daughter and then maybe a son when I was in school,
Yes.
and now you have a whole family, and it's just awesome. So
That's good. All right. So again, check them out. This is Outdoor Addiction. What's your address?
10345 County Road ID in Blue Mounds, Wisconsin. It's right on the edge of Mount Horeb.
And if they want to contact you, what's your phone number here?
Yep. 608-636-0191. We also, since we have so many connections in Neenah, if you're in the Green Bay area, really in the Wisconsin area in general, I'm making a trip in during Christmas time. I'll be touching base with a few different people around that area. So we do free pickup and delivery within reasonable distances,
Sure.
and we can definitely help. So.
Do you have a Facebook page?
Yep, Outdoor Addiction Taxidermy on Facebook and Instagram. And yeah, I mean, we have, and then outdoorAddictionTaxidermy.com for a website. And please just don't be afraid to contact us, because, we're here almost all the time.
All right.
We work and we sleep. So
Looks
Yep.
like they've been busy over here. So again, check them out again. So this is Shooter Rex signing out.